the context, you don't have direct control over the concept, over the context. But, let's be real for a second.
Yeah.
I was not getting up and going to sleep at the same day. I was not watching what I was eating. I was blowing off steam at the end of the week by partying. And, well, not horribly, I'm not a party animal, but still, I lived by myself in an apartment. And I was working on my startup, which my head was in like code all the time, and then I would go and like work, and my head would be in code. And then my girlfriend was far away, and I would see her every like 2 or 3 weeks. And it's just like in the long run, that's bad hygiene. Like in the long run, that's going to mess with you, and it's very, very insidious because you don't necessarily realize that the way you feel stems from the way you're acting, because it's a lot of little things that get together. And then, I graduated, I moved to London, moved in with my girlfriend, and it's like things changed. Things changed because I started having a daily social contact with someone. I started cooking for two, which meant that I was cooking and not buying McDonald's. We were getting up together and going to sleep roughly together, et cetera, which means that during the exceptionally hard periods, because there are these these sprint moments and these nodes to grindstone moments, it means that in those moments I was working from a solid base. So I think when talking about mental health in the workplace, I completely agree that there are very perverse incentives and very bad work structures and very bad structural issues that can push people to the brink. But I think it's also important to recognize that there is some number of us for whom it's less a structural problem than a personal problem. Now, again, I would never on a case-by-case basis be like, oh, you're that one, get your shit together, Simon. That's not my place, and I think in almost all cases it's a mix of both. But for me personally, just I don't do anything on weekends, man. I don't do anything on weekends. I spend time with the missus. I see some friends occasionally. Once a month, I'll go to a dinner at a friend's and have a couple of drinks. But and then I'm turning into Jesus, I'm turning into my old man. But I'm realizing they're right. I'm realizing all this stuff my parents told me was mostly right, and I'm happier for it.
So especially in the staff community, you have people who are hustle hard, no sleep.
No. Why would you do that?
Exactly.
I got another army thing for you. Never run when you can walk. Never walk when you can stand. Never stand when you can sit. Never sit when you can sleep. And never, ever, ever, ever pass up on a warm meal and a cold shower.
Wow, I like that.
It's take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. And you know what? A very smart man once told me something very, very smart at what was that place called where we met? Because it's you I'm talking about.
Right. You think about Baker Street, the Coppell Project.
The Coppell Project, which closed down in the meantime. But the first time we met, you told me something which stuck with me, which was, who's the person you talk to the most?
Oh, okay.
You talk to yourself more than anybody else.
That is true,
And analyze how you're talking to yourself. Do you know that in the depths of my bad time during my PhD, every morning I would wake up, I would crawl out of bed, I would get in the shower, and I would mumble to myself, "Get up, you lazy piece of shit."
Okay.
Right? And it's you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Of course.
So.
I mean, people in the personal development world, talk about affirmations and sort of things. Because literally by saying stuff to yourself, you can get yourself out of a state, you can get yourself moving,
put yourself in
or down, or whatever. So,
if nothing else, it's a good indicator of how you're doing. And if you just find yourself saying these things a lot, it's that's a red flag.
Exactly. That's a very interesting insight, man.